Scorpio moon, hi, welcome to your reading. Let's start us off with some deep breaths. I'm feeling that we need to exercise on our breathing, practice on our breathing, doing breathing exercises. One that suits you the most. Okay. I keep doing this. I keep forgetting my affirmation card. My affirmation deck. Let me just grab that really quick. 1 second, Scorpio moon. Thank you so much for being patient. I'm getting in a slower pace at this time, Scorpio moon, and it's probably it's probably what is best for you at this time. You have been I'm hearing depression. You're feeling depressed, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling stressed. You could be experiencing a lot of rewiring, okay? This is taking you back to your past. Your body is signaling you certain things, okay? For some of you, you may be having some hip pain is what I'm getting here. Hip strain, muscle strains as well. I am also recommended to let you know to look up any hip exercises. Sometimes we don't know that we are trapping emotions and heavy past traumas, stress, and even anxiety in our hip region. And so we want to look up some hip exercises and to practice on that. Some things to take heed on here, Scorpio moon. I feel this very heavily. A lot of things from the past could be coming up for you. So this is where you're feeling a lot of that pain. Okay, I have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. You are, in fact, a very clairvoyant, intuitive individual, Scorpio moon. When it comes to your intuition, you very much trust that. Okay. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, and it is to follow. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Again, what I said about your pace and going at your own leisure, this is going to help you, I'm hearing, accomplish a lot of things. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Laughing is your medicine. Laughing will help with the pain that you are feeling and I'm hearing what you also have been enduring. I'm just going to actually... For some of us females, you may be one in a period of PMS, okay? So in this period, in this time, you are feeling a bit irritable, okay? You're needing to sleep more and a lot more. You are getting extra hungry, and especially at night, like super late night. You get major cravings. And you may be feeling a little bit of unease and uncomfortability as well that comes with that PMS. And that can also come with anxiety, depression. So I can understand why that could feel a bit extra and irritable. I had written down here to keep still and just go back to sleep if you are feeling extra tired. For some of you, for a lot of us actually, when you are done with your work and are your tasks, you like to take a nap. And you wake up and then you eat and then sometimes back to sleep. You are the happiest when you have eaten, slept, and feel accomplished. So for our females, while you are in this time period of your PMS, I'm sorry if the camera is shaking too much, that is what you are experiencing. You're getting home from work and you feel like you need to take a nap because you just cannot take on too many tasks. And so when you get home from work, you take a nap, you wake up, you eat, and then sometimes even going back to sleep. So it's like for the rest of the day, you're just sleeping and you're just eating, but you are doing exactly what you feel you absolutely need to nourish the body, which is really great. And when you have eaten, when you have slept, you feel accomplished, you feel good, you feel good, you feel beautiful is what I'm getting as well. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands along with the Queen of Cups. I feel a lot on past traumas. And I'm also getting a mommy energy with this Queen of Cups. Okay. You may be one, Scorpio moon, and I'm talking to somebody here. I feel like I'm talking to a female here. You may be one who carries a lot of mommy energy. You are very motherly, very motherly natured. It shows in your essence. You are one to nurture. You are one to take care of your friends. You are one to, you see those whales around her. You are one to provide and to care and give care for your friends. Either that is your friends or family members. I'm hearing nieces as well. Your nieces, you are very much to give that kind of care and nurturing energy to them. Okay. I'm hearing like this could come from past experiences. Like when you were a kid, when you were a little girl and just a little girl, you didn't experience your mom or even your dad giving you the care that your body needed, and emotionally as well. So you grew up as an adult giving care to your peers, okay? If that makes sense, I hope that this is resonating with somebody here. That's what I'm picking up. With the Seven of Wands, you've had to really endure this. And you've also really learned and appreciated this part of you, okay? This is all through discipline is what I'm getting here. So as you are, if I am speaking to somebody here, as you are in this period of PMS, you know, you're feeling a lot of emotions, and that comes with a lot of emotions, right? When we are PMSing, we are in going through this roller coaster of emotions, right? You're going from up and down, up and down. It fluctuates. You don't actually know how you're going to be an hour from now, right? Like your emotions just, it fluctuates throughout the day when you're PMS. And the PMS lasts for 2 weeks, right? Before we get our period. So I'm talking to a female, somebody who is going through this right now. Like this could weigh very heavy on you. And as somebody who is one to give nurture and to give care so much, you know, you are also needing it as well. And you're wanting to, you're wanting that from somebody as well. Like if I can give for somebody and provide for somebody as much as I do, it would be appreciated if I can get that from me as well. And very rarely do you get it. Okay, this is what I'm getting. And that feels very heavy. It's not your fault that you had the past that you did. and you didn't get as much care as you did. And now that you are an adult, you are now going back to that time, and you may even be like, excuse me, you may even be one sitting in bed, or I'm getting like you may be one sitting in bed or sitting on the couch while the TV is on, and your body and your mind is taking you back to that time when you were a little girl. And you're remembering a lot about your past. A lot of what the spaces, the empty spaces that you feel inside, that's what you're trying to understand in this season. And you're having to go, and it's making you go back to the past and think about that, because a lot of what you're feeling inside right now feels empty, right? You're starting to question yourself. I am providing and I'm caring and I'm giving to others, but very rarely do I ever get that kind of care for myself and giving back to myself. And you're having to really fight this off. You're really having to fight this off, okay? You can also at some point, I'm getting like at work, maybe like you get very defensive. I'm hearing like you get hated on for this sometimes, because you can get to a point where you just get aggravated, and especially like during this time when you're PMSing, like people just push your buttons at work, and you can very well get very defensive. You may have somebody in your life who is a masculine, and they're also attuned and very in tune with their emotions. I'm hearing brother, blood or non-blood. I'm not quite sure, but I'm getting brother. They're easily one to tease you, is what I'm hearing. It's like they make fun of you when you are like whiny and mopey, and like you're in your emotions. Okay. That's funny. Yesterday, I want to share with you guys, I was in bed all day. My body could not wouldn't allow me to get up, and I couldn't do tasks, and I find myself to just be in bed. I did my prayer, and I noticed that after I do my prayer, I pass out after. I do believe that this is also in the air, right? It's not just our Scorpio moons that are feeling this, but I feel like it is weighing heavier on you because it is in the air in Gemini season, okay? For some of you Scorpio moons who have had trouble speaking your mind or like expressing yourself as a child, you are wanting to feel that in this season, the empty spaces that was neglected, that was abandoned. And you're finding yourself to be in this season not speaking to so many people so much. You may be also one like even cooped up in the house, and you're not really interested in having interactions. I'm getting like there's a little bit of scare, because when you are like, when you have a moment when you're telling yourself, maybe I should and try it anyway, you trust, right? I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You want to try at least just to see how it would make you feel, right? But there is also a knowing inside that even if you do, it is not going to satisfy you the way that you imagine it to be. You love the night sky. Looking up at the stars gives you so much joy when you are feeling lonely, stressed, and or burdened. And at this time, because we are feeling a lot of that heavy weight, you could be one finding yourself to, be separated from the rest, and then sitting outside, watching the night sky, watching the stars, And even like counting the stars, you know, it's just one of those moments that you cherish so much for yourself. And this gives you, it makes you feel so joyful, like just you in this very moment. Okay, you or a pet is what I'm getting as well. It can just also just be you, like you're feeling really big right now, you're feeling really tall, but you feel like you cannot speak to anybody, there's no interaction that's happening. And mind you that Gemini season is all about communication, finding your people, hanging out with friends, right? And being in a group and finding yourself to be in a gathering, right? And interacting. But for Scorpio moon, and I feel like I'm talking to somebody here, that when you are in that circumstance, when you find yourself in that setting, it's like it gives you a sense of anxiety. It's a little bit of anxiety because it takes you back to that past. It takes you back to your past, wherever it was in your past, where you didn't get enough of the acknowledgement, okay, encouragement, and your intuition is telling you, your inner knowing is telling you, this is where it comes from. This is why I can't go out there and speak to too many people. This is why I am so heavily isolated, so heavily separated. Okay, I want to also add and let you guys know that sometimes being separated is also protection. Okay. It is also to honor your energy and to protect your energy, which is, there is nothing wrong with that, right? We need to sometimes give ourselves the time and the space to think and to feel, which is great. A lot of what you have been feeling is a lot. So you are just trying to stay away from carrying so much and just letting it down and just being still and quiet, in quiet. I wrote this down. Water heals you. Okay, there's a lot of water energy here. Cups, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Water heals you. Nature and looking up at the sky heals you. Bright light heals you. Okay. You could be one finding yourself in heavy discipline, and this is your choice. Okay, you're having to heal a lot of generational curses here, breaking a lot of generational curses here, and this could be why you're feeling a lot of that heavy weight at the same time. You may also be a introvert. How heavy can that really weigh on you, right? Because sometimes you feel like, okay, do I ask somebody, you know, and when I'm feeling this, do I ask somebody? Is it safe to ask somebody, or do I just keep this to myself and learn on my own and really challenging myself, right? I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Heavy on discipline, right? Wow, we are already on 18 minutes. Time just flew just now. That was weird. Excuse me. And so as you are rewiring, okay, this is you rewiring your brain, your body, because you are choosing to break generational curses. Your body is feeling different, if you will. Your body is in a different timeline. So that could be why it is very uncomfortable for you to go out there and interact with people, because you have done a lot of healing. And when you step out for the first time in a long time after you've done so much healing, it's like you're seeing people in a different way, and you're seeing the world in a different way. And you may not be comfortable with that. You are sometimes feeling, you're in contemplation. Like, remember what I said, like, should I go out? Should I not go out? Should I stay in? Should I keep trusting my inner voice, right? I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Should I keep myself protected today? Or do I go out there? Do I show out a little bit, or do I just stay in and continue on with my day? Right? And then for some of you, it's like you just got off of work and you're so tired from work already. You've spent so many hours, you know, doing so many tasks, and now that you're at home, all you want to do is just chill, maybe just like chill on the couch. I'm getting like somebody chilling on the couch and watching TV, male or female, okay? I feel like I am talking to a male and a female. I have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups as well, okay? I keep getting it's not your fault, it's not your fault, it's not your fault. Like, this is taking me back to a past. This is taking me back to your past. And I'm getting a lot for our males. I'm getting that you had a female masculine in your life who was very strict on you, and that weighed heavy on you as a little boy. And however you were disciplined and however this female masculine had, you know, treated you or disciplined you, it really left you feeling some type of way about yourself. And so growing up now as a young adult, or you know, you could be in your 30s. I'm getting like 20s, 30s with that King of Cups. This is what you're probably breaking. This is the trauma that you are breaking and healing from, all right? And this is where I go back to what I said about your hip. You're having a lot of hip pain, back pain maybe, right? And this could be trapped emotions like from the past that you probably hadn't known for a while now, right? And it's just been stuck there. Like you probably have had a lot of back pain for years, and I'm getting a lot on the hip region here. So just take that as it resonates, you guys. Hip region. And paying more attention to this. This is probably what is getting your attention right now and what you're healing from. You feel a lot of that pain in there. Okay. A lot of breaking generational curses and rewiring yourself. And this takes a lot of alone time. And remember what I said about your pace is your pace, right? Going at your own pace. This is going to help you understand yourself more. For some of you, you may be worried that because you are on your own pace, like you may be worried that you may be missing out on things, right? Your family is missing out on you. Your friends are missing out on you. You know, there's just some things that are bothering you because you are in this pace. It's kind of like, do I have to do this again? You know, like, do I have to heal from this today again? You know, I feel like I've done so much healing already. But it's this season. It's this season, Gemini season, that is making you like, like a little bit irritable and a little bit like just uncomfortable, like a lot of unease. And so you are being guided to rest more. It's like I'm getting like they're out there at, you know, the light out the window. They're out there and they're partying and they're celebrating, and you're over here just sleeping. And a lot of it. But I am reminded to tell you that that is you having to honor yourself and really giving yourself the necessary rest, because what more can you do? What else can you do? You cannot force yourself to go and party and drink and do whatever, you know, just to please other people. Like you cannot, it's like you're dishonoring yourself. You're dishonoring your body when you do this. When you know you need rest because it's necessary and because you're allowed. And so while they're out there partying, you know, whomever it is, Sometimes you feel like you're missing out on things. Okay. There's really nothing you're missing out when you're healing yourself, honestly. There's nothing you're missing out when you're healing yourself, okay? You are at a place sometimes when you're having to just like contemplate, very indecisive. Don't know what to do with myself. Can't help it sometimes that, I have to get serious with my choices and my decisions. It's very hard for you, and it can bog you down very much. Because when you are making the decision to be with yourself and making the decision to stay in, making the decision to heal and to break generational curses, making the decision to be more in discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. You have a certain routine that you follow, okay? And exactly, this is just really honoring your health. Just getting back to being more healthy and feeling healthy, looking beautiful and feeling beautiful as well. It doesn't make sense when you are looking beautiful, but you feel like shit on the inside. Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? You are in this in between, okay, do I want to grow and heal and better myself, or do I want to just keep sabotaging myself? It's like you feel like you're missing out when you're not out there, but you're also sabotaging yourself. Like you gotta make choices, and these choices, I'm getting like, is this going to bring me back to healthy though? If I make this choice, is it going to make me healthy? If I make this choice, is it going to make me healthy? And is it going to help me grow? I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, because at this time, I may not be feeling all that good and all that well, okay? Suggesting, I'm getting like to be around people who are also going to help you gain and uplift you. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Like, they're not influencing you to do things that isn't going to help you change, right? I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Heavy emphasis on the word evolve. Suggested to maybe be around people who is going to help you grow and ascend, who is going to help you stay on this course of healing, on this course of you breaking generational curses. It's like you have that in the back of your mind. You want to grow and you want to heal and you want to be better. You want to be healthy. And whatever your intuition is telling you, you're going by that. But you are also at the same time having this doubt, like, well, how long is this going to take, right? Almost like you're getting really impatient. I'm hearing follow the course, stay the course, keep fighting for it, Whew, it feels a lot heavy. For some of you, this is really random, but your shirt, your pant is inside out, or your undergarments. I feel the need to say that. Also, when you haven't eaten, you're very dramatic, irritable, and whiny. Your mood instantly changes when you have it in front of you. So if you haven't eaten today, I guess I'm here to remind you to eat. Your mood instantly changes when you have it in front of you. It's like, bright lights, right? You are the happiest when you have eaten, slept, and accomplished a lot of things throughout the day. That's funny. There are some things that I'm getting like I can't explain it, and I can't explain to anybody right now. And a lot of this comes from your past, Scorpio moon. A lot of this comes from your past. A lot of what you are feeling in your physical body is from your past. And a lot what your body has endured, right? Your body has endured a lot. And you may not understand it yourself sometimes. This is just part of the healing process. Heavy emphasis on our females who are in the period of PMS. Okay, that is heavy. That can really, make you feel like you can't do anything for the day. You're just dysfunctional. You're just like stuck and feeling stuck. And for our males, I'm getting that for you, it is a female masculine, whomever raised you, okay, your mother, an aunt, a grandma, whomever raised you as a little boy, there was a lot of misunderstandings on your part, and there was a lot of mistreatment is what I'm getting. And so you now finding yourself as an adult, a man, right? You may even be one trapping a lot of anger. You may be one who have really bad anger management. You may be also taking anger management class. You have a therapist, a counselor, or a friend or somebody around you whom you look up to, and they give you a lot of advice, and you very much value and appreciate their advice, okay? But growing up, you didn't really appreciate the way that you were treated, as a little boy. I'm getting for men, a lot of us men who have carried this weight and this pain and this anger and this frustration in us, this all comes from how your mom treated you, how your mom talked to you. If she were around or not. And if she wasn't around a lot, you felt you feel a lot of that neglect in this season. You feel a lot of that empty spaces that she never really poured into. And that is something that you're having to fight for. Also really healing from. I'm reminded to tell you guys, to stay the course and to keep fighting. Trust your intuition, to keep fighting. Healing doesn't just change us overnight. And when we are committed to healing ourselves and bettering ourselves, to stay the course. You have made the right choice already by choosing to heal and by choosing to break generational curses. You have already made a great choice and started the right way. So keep going, no matter what anyone says, or if you feel like you're missing out, you're not missing out when you're healing yourself. I love you guys, Scorpio moons. I'm going to end it here. I'm sending you guys so much love and support. All of my information will be down in the description box below. You already know. I'll see you guys in the next. Take care. Bye.